Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode number 17 of the StreamYard Live Town Hall. My name's Gage, and I'm here with Dan, of course. Dan, how are you doing?
Most excellent. How you doing, man?
It's been a good week. It finally feels like summer's starting up. Able to go outside in a t-shirt. I feel like I forgot what t-shirts felt like. It's been so long. It's been cold.
For reference, we live in Canada, everyone.
Yeah, West Coast though. It's pretty nice. It's not too bad.
It's not bad.
So for anyone new here, priority of StreamYard, number one, ease of use, stability, and making sure you look professional. Those are the three pillars of StreamYard. And if that's what you care about, StreamYard is probably the platform for you. And today we have a special guest, Linda Sunshine West. Let me bring her in here. What was that?
You guys are awesome. That was so cool.
Those intros are fun. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank you. I'm actually standing in a corner right now, just so you know, because we just got here and I'm like, I got to get on there live. And so here I am, but I'm having a blast. We went to one of those jousting tournament events, where they stuff your face and they do this jousting and stuff. And it was a lot of fun. Just came back from that.
I've seen some of that jousting stuff, and it looks, is it fake or is it real? Because the ones I've seen, it looks like incredibly painful when they do the jousting stuff. Like, obviously they don't use swords, but I've seen the ones they do that looks like an actual joust almost.
Well, I'm going to ask you this question. Is MMA and boxing real? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I'm not sure. It looked pretty choreographed though. So they were safe. Yeah.
Sean, thanks for joining us. Doug, thanks for hanging out this morning, by the way. Doug came on Professor Nez's stream. That was fun.
Awesome.
Charmaine, nice to see you. Derek, how's it going? Shannon. Our first topic today was F8. Did you follow any of that, Linda?
I didn't. No, I was in urgent care for a little bit, and so I kind of lost touch of everything else going on. But I'm back. I'm back, good, better than ever.
Right on.
Oh, that's good. Nice.
Yeah, let's hear about the F8. Your F8 updates. I can't wait to hear about it.
Yeah, F8 was fun. It was one of the first conferences we've ever been to, maybe ever. I don't know if have we ever been to a conference before now? No, it was the first one.
Not really a thing. Yeah.
But no, it was really cool. It was cool to see Zuckerberg in person. That was interesting seeing him on stage and stuff.
Is he tall?
No, he's not tall.
Okay, I didn't think so. I was just
I think he's like 5'8", maybe, something like that.
Oh, that's
okay.
Wow.
But yeah, unfortunately for most of the business people and marketers out there, it sounded like the number one thing they talked about over and over again was privacy. There wasn't too much exciting stuff as far as like new ways to target or anything like that. But it sounds like groups are going to be a big deal, which I thought was exciting because I really enjoy groups. I think are probably one of my favorite things about Facebook because it feels like the most social aspect of Facebook, at least to me, because you actually like engage with people one-on-one and stuff like that. And they're
definitely
offering like a new user interface that sort of makes it easier to discover groups. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's awesome.
Big fan of groups.
But yeah, I love the groups. I've made a lot of friendships and a lot of different, business relationships in groups because, learning how to navigate through a group. And so I'll give a little tip to the viewers if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, one about groups. Well, first of all, it's really important, for us to establish those relationships, right? Because we do business with people we know, like, and trust. And so instead of going into a group and being the one like, sell, buy this from me, what I do is I start conversations, or if somebody is asking a question, I go in and I participate in the conversation, but never sell anything inside of a group. And so what happens, usually within about 5 to 10 minutes, I start getting friend requests from those people that I'm communicating with inside the group. So that's been one way that I've used to, utilize the groups to create relationships.
Cool.
Yeah, that seems like a good strategy. Yeah, I definitely think I think the best way to market is it doesn't feel like marketing, right? Like just try to be actually valuable to people and actually give useful information. And I think it's better for everyone, right? It's better. You'll have more success as a marketer. And I think the people that are getting marketed to will benefit more as well. So I'm a big fan.
That and like you guys have been successful at having those raving fans, right? Because right here, StreamYard, I remember when you reached out to me back in September and you told me about this, I fell in love with it instantly. And so I wanted to interview you. I had to have you on my show and I talk about it all the time. I send a link all the time. So having those raving fans where you guys aren't selling, but your fans are.
Yeah, absolutely. Our fans are awesome. They've been extremely helpful.
Yes.
That's the main way we've grown StreamYard. So thank you guys. Very, very kind of you. Another interesting thing at F8, I don't know how relevant it is to anyone here, is that they made a pretty big deal about was Facebook dating. It's being rolled out into. Yeah, have you heard about that?
No, I don't need to, I guess.
It sounded somewhat interesting. Not really my cup of tea. Apparently, they've had it in Canada for ages. I haven't noticed it, I guess, but it's getting rolled out in the States. And,
okay.
Yeah, so it's basically like Facebook now has a dating section that you have to opt into if you want to do it. And they have this thing called, it was so funny, like, what was it called? Secret Crush? Yeah, they've got this thing called Secret Crush where you can tell someone that they're your secret crush, but they don't know unless they also say you're their secret crush. And then you can have a secret crush match. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a big part of F8. So
that sounds interesting.
What else? There's a lot of VR stuff.
How can I monetize that, right? It's like
I'm sure someone will figure out a way.
Exactly.
VR was big. Are you into any of that stuff, Linda? Like the Oculus or any of that crazy stuff?
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a VR headset. They gave everyone VR headsets. I don't know if Dan and I are going to do anything with it, but they gave us virtual reality headsets. So that's kind of cool.
That's cool. Well, you know what's cool? What you could do if you're not going to use it is you could do it as a giveaway. As a way
we talked about that.
Yeah, attract people to inviting people into StreamYard group, maybe the community, and then doing a big giveaway at some point.
Because they are pretty cool and they're not cheap. So yeah, it'd be a great thing to give away.
Yeah.
You probably are a fan of. There's also a lot of AR stuff, which is augmented reality, which most people probably are a fan of that because that's like the put on virtual sunglasses and the cat ears and that type of stuff. Right. So Instagram has all over new AR stuff, I guess. Is there a name for it? What do people call that?
Filters.
Filters. So yeah. AR/filters. There's lots of stuff about that from Instagram. Anything else we're missing, Dan? That was the main reason we went was just to build contacts, and we were successful at that. So F8 was great for that reason. We now have some contacts at Facebook. So that's
fantastic. I'd love to see you guys create a filter for a Facebook filter, and it would be the duck, right? We have the duck on top of our head.
That would be good. Absolutely.
It would be fun. Not our top priority, but it would be fun.
Yeah, not a top priority.
General thinks that Facebook's dating itself back by the dating feature. Fair enough.
Yeah, because that's kind of how it started, but not really. It wasn't about dating, but it was about them getting chicks, right?
2004 it started. So yeah, 15.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Barb wants the VR headset. Yeah, they seem pretty cool. I've never done anything. I don't think I've ever even worn a VR headset. You have, right, Dan? You've tried that stuff.
Yeah, I've used them before. The thing I thought was really cool about the one, so everyone at the conference got a VR headset. It's like the one that's coming out next month from Facebook. And what was really cool about this one is it's wireless. So as far as I know, it's the first wireless headset.
That's nice because then you're not stuck to. I actually had a tour of Sony, like the Sony PlayStation, and they gave us one of those. I was in a shark tank, and a big, great white shark came and attacked the tank, and I really felt like I didn't feel like I was in the water, but I felt like the shark actually came at me and hit the tank, and and I stumbled, and like I didn't fall or anything, but I stumbled because I was really caught off guard. I mean, it's so real in your mind. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy fun though.
Can make you a bit dizzy sometimes.
Bruce
Yeah.
actually brings up a good point that I forgot to mention. Is there was some exciting news if you're someone that sells stuff on Facebook. I know there's this whole community of people that do this stuff where they'll be in like they own like a clothing store, and they're like just showing pieces of clothing on Facebook Live and like selling it live. Like, I swear that's half of Facebook Live. When I was checking out what type of stuff is on Facebook Live, there's tons of people doing that, and they often just do it through PayPal. But it sounded like Facebook is now going to integrate some of that directly into Facebook. So if you're doing that type of stuff, that might be useful to you. And
Awesome.
Cordell, your new name. Nice to see you here.
Cool.
Our next topic was, Dan and I have gotten lots of requests for an affiliate system. So we just wanted to get some feedback from people here about what you think of our referral program. Like, are you happy with the way it is now, or would you prefer it to be an affiliate type system? We were just curious to get some feedback on that. You might have some nice insights there, Linda. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it depends on like what are people looking for the affiliate program, because really a referral, if you're doing like a one-time referral fee, then that's not an affiliate program, right? Well, I guess it could be. I don't. To me, it's the same thing. It's just like calling, sixth of a dozen, whatever, half dozen of the other, whatever that saying is.
Right.
It's certainly similar. The only reason why I understand some people wanting an affiliate system is if you get so much referral credit, like you refer so many people that you have more StreamYard credit than you're ever going to spend, then maybe it might be nice to be able to have an affiliate system and cash out, essentially.
Okay, because I've received a referral cash as well as sometimes, some programs are referral credits and some are. But yeah, I definitely think doing the cash thing. So I don't know, maybe you do something where after the first 5 referrals, then you get cash or something.
That was sort of the thought, is if there was some threshold that's like, okay, this is an amount that this person's probably not going to use on StreamYard, so maybe it makes sense to sort of PayPal them the rest of it or something like that. So I'd be curious if that's a big deal.
And for me too, it's like, because I have quite a few referral credits, with StreamYard, because I refer it out a lot. And for me, it's like, well, those are months for free that I didn't have to pay for. So it's really cash, because I'm going to use StreamYard anyway. So rather than me paying the money every month, I have these referrals. And my goal is to never have to pay for it, because my referrals are paying for my StreamYard.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I guess it's all on how you look at it. Money's money.
True. That is true.
Yeah, the only place it would really matter there is like if you had so many referrals that you couldn't possibly spend it all.
To be fair, it would have to be a lot of referrals, but it is plausible if you get enough.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe you have like a super referral club, right? Where after you refer so many.
Yeah.
Barb says she doesn't think it's an issue until one goes over the top. She likes the referral approach. Yeah, we the main reason we didn't immediately start with an affiliate program is we just wanted to keep it super simple. And anytime you're doing stuff where you're actually exchanging money with people, it gets complicated, right? Like I don't want to deal with people's banking information and things like that. But it has been requested so much that I wanted to see what people's thoughts were on it. Dean sounds like he's a fan.
Yes. Yeah. So if you get a month for free, Dean, and say you refer 3 people who are paying members, and for 3 months you don't have to pay, would you prefer to have instead the $75 up front, but then you have to pay the $25 every month? I guess that would be a question. And then also, is the referral program only for paying members, or is it for anybody? Because if some of the members are not paying anything, right? They're not because they haven't upgraded to the paid platform.
Right. You technically never have to pay us. You do have to have a credit card on file, but if you have credits, it won't get charged. So if you wanted to and you had credits, you could just put in the credit card, use the credit, and then take off the credit or cancel, and you'd never get charged. But the way it's set up, you just have to have it on file.
So for those people, they don't want referral, right? They want affiliate because they're already not paying. So using the referral, having the referral credits doesn't really serve them.
I see. To be fair, though, I don't really want that. Like, I don't necessarily want people trying to get.
Yeah.
If you're not using StreamYard, I don't know why you're selling it to other people necessarily.
Well, if you're not using the upgraded version, right, the paid version, because I know a lot of people are using the free version which because the free version is awesome. I mean, it's so much better than some of the other not to be mentioned programs out there. And, you know, to be able to have the opportunity to use StreamYard and for all that you guys offer us for the free programs. And I'm like, pay the $25, you guys. It's so worth it. Oh my gosh. You'll just be blown away by the difference of what you can do for the upgraded version than the free version.
Sure, and we appreciate people on the free version entirely. What I meant to say really was, we just want to avoid people that aren't using StreamYard at all, like whether like not the free version, not the paid version. I don't really want people trying to sell something that they're not interested in or using, was all I was really saying. And I saw Roy mentioned the engagement bait policy at Facebook. It actually, I don't remember that being mentioned at all at F8. Was it, Dan?
Can you just bring the comment up again?
If I can find it, yeah.
And the engagement bait, yeah.
You haven't spent much time on Facebook, so there's you might not know at all what I'm talking about, actually, Dan. Facebook, they have this new policy that you can't say, like,
comment below.
They're going to go down now. Yeah, you can't say stuff like that now. But yeah, I don't recall it being mentioned at F8, but I did see there was official announcements beforehand. They didn't happen to talk about it.
Yeah. The Juggernaut had an interesting suggestion too, that you could just give your credit to someone else.
Yeah, that's cool. It'd be fun to get the credit.
That's cool. Yeah, gifting credits. I like that. That involves you guys doing the work in the back end then.
John awesome. Bonus 7 referrals.
That's awesome, John. Yeah, right go for broke. Go for the 12. You know, the whole year, the whole shebang.
The next subject this is a cool idea that came up in the community group a few times, is people asking for, if you're audio only, like, I'll turn my cam off. If you're like this, they were asking about potentially being able to upload a picture instead of the little audio analyzer guy.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I was curious, for the people that have been requesting that, are you looking to just upload a picture, or are you looking for us to sort of pull something from Facebook? I was curious, like, what you guys were hoping that would look like, essentially.
Or what if they could put up a video that's running like their own little commercial or something without audio?
The permanent loop, yeah, or a GIF.
Yeah, it'd be a GIF, right? But maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. But yeah, being able to put a GIF up there would be kind of cool.
You actually had a cool story. I remember you mentioned that you had someone that couldn't come on video, and you just showed pictures of him on the screen while he was talking.
My gosh. That was crazy. And it was really a great StreamYard moment, because I wasn't able to do it on one of the other platforms. I wouldn't have been able to do it on one of the other platforms I had been using previously. So I just started using StreamYard, and I was excited to interview this guy. And when he showed up, he wasn't able to have any video. Like, I couldn't see him at all. And so he just, turned his video off. And so I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm going to have this black screen with me interviewing this guy. So I decided to go ahead and go onto his Facebook page, find some pictures, and I uploaded them into not the background, but what's the other one called?
Overlay, yeah.
Yeah, so I uploaded them as overlays, and I had like 7 pictures. And just like every 20 seconds, I just cycled through a new picture. And they were pictures of him with his life, with his family. And people were asking questions about the pictures. So it turned out way better than I thought.
I could see it being a very cool effect. Like, yeah, I could see that being fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. Next topic. Oh, yeah, since Dan and I have finally gone to a conference, we were curious I know lots of our users are very big. Like we have a lot of speakers that use StreamYard, and lots of people that go to things like social media marketing world and stuff like that. So I was curious, Linda, what your favorite conference is, and what people watching, what are the go-to conferences for you guys?
This is so easy for me, but I've attended probably a good 150 conferences. So when you guys said it was your first, I was trying to remember back. When was my first? I don't remember it, but it was a long time ago. But my absolute favorite conference, and it's one of the Forbes Inc. magazine and Entrepreneur magazine top rated events for entrepreneurs to attend. It's called Secret Knock. And it's such an amazing event with different types of people that were there learning from. Like, for example, I had an opportunity to interview Kevin Harrington and the president of Mexico, Vicente Fox. And I know Les Brown, Jack Canfield. There have been some really amazing people I've had an opportunity to interview because of Secret Knock, because they're people who attend those events. And so you're surrounded by these people who are doing really amazing things in the world. and an opportunity to sit there and talk to them, have conversations with them. There were a couple astronauts last time. I mean, just really.
Sounds like quite the conference.
Yeah. Oh, we had this guy, he's got 198 IQ. He comes like every couple of years, and just an opportunity to talk to someone like that. You know, when am I going to meet people like that, you know? So that's my favorite, is Secret Knock for sure.
Cool.
Dale asked, when will files be bigger for video overlays? They're already bigger, Dale. That you can make them up to what is it, 20 megabytes?
I think so.
And 30 seconds, as long as they're under 30 seconds. And so you shouldn't have any trouble getting a 30-second video to be under 20 megs.
And what's the size they need to be? Is it 1920? What at 1980 by 720?
1280 by 720 or 1920 by 1080 would work as well.
Okay.
It just has to be that ratio or whatever.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we usually recommend 1280 by 720 just because that's what we're gonna compress them down to anyways. So you could get, like, it just might work a little bit better if it's already the right size. But yeah, if it's 1920 by 1080, it's totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just less likely to exceed that 20 megabyte limit if it's already 1280 by 720.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sounds like most people want uploads. Seems to be the general consensus. All right, let's move on to our next topic. Oh yeah, is this still going on, Linda? I remember seeing a bunch of stuff on Facebook that was about with the next impactor. Is that what it was?
I didn't know you were going to do that. That's cool. Thank you. Yeah, there's
so
this.
Tell me about that. What's the next impactor?
Yeah. Well, there's this competition called the Next Impactor that I've entered, and the idea is for the next impactor to be somewhat like, you know, The Voice, American Idol, The Apprentice, kind of all rolled into one. But it's people who are making big impact in the world, or people who want to make a greater impact, which is where I am. I finally discovered who I am and what my value is and what I need to be doing in this world. And so I want to make a greater impact. So I joined this Next Impactor competition. So in the meantime, I'm looking for votes, people to vote for me. Go to voteforlinda.com.
With the number 4 or FOR?
Just like that, vote for Linda. Yeah, the word 4. Yeah, Linda with a Y.com. And just for me to help me get more votes. And the voting is just one of the factors that they're using in deciding who is the next impactor. So the next impactor, the person who wins, actually gets a $500,000 prize package. It's valued at $500,000. It's not cash. It's valued at that price. So I'm excited because, like I said, I finally discovered why I'm here on this planet, and I want to share this, and I want to help people. My mission is to help women discover their value and share their voice with the world. Well, I can't do that alone, and I know that this prize package will help me just to put my voice out there in more and more modalities so that I can help more and more women.
Awesome.
Cool. Right on.
And our next
voteforlinda.com.
Yeah, I saw the t-shirt. The t-shirt cracked me up. Is that the same one they had for that movie, Napoleon Dynamite, the vote for
Yes.
that movie? Yeah, I got a kick out of the t-shirt. It was good.
So I almost bought voteforpedro.com, but it was already taken. So I did vote for Linda.
That would be amazing if it was. I'm honestly surprised you got vote for Linda. That's pretty impressive.
I know.
I think a politician would have it or something.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it forever just because.
Yeah.
In case I run for president someday.
Yeah, cool.
Absolutely. Or if someone else named Linda does, you can make a pretty penny potentially.
That's true. That's true.
So next subject was LinkedIn Live. The reason I bring this up is because it was mentioned in the community a bunch this week, and we're really hoping to get access soon and make an integration for it because I really like LinkedIn. I think it'd be a cool platform to go live on. So I was curious for people watching if they're interested in LinkedIn Live, and if they are, what kind of content are they looking to make on LinkedIn? Because to be honest, I don't spend much time on LinkedIn. Like, I didn't upload a profile picture on LinkedIn until we started StreamYard and people started messaging me on LinkedIn, and that's when I started using LinkedIn. But I like it. I like, from the little I've used it, I do like it. It's a nice sort of professional setting to connect on. So curious what people plan on doing on LinkedIn. Would you use that integration, Linda? Are you excited about LinkedIn Live?
For sure. I love that because, LinkedIn, currently they call it LinkedIn native video. So it's not live streaming, right? It's more like you are recording live, and then when you hit done, then it uploads 10 minutes or less. And what I use LinkedIn LinkedIn videos for is for business content, things that can help people to grow their business, because that's what I do. I do business coaching, and so I give tips and tricks of things that they can do. And I like it because it keeps me to only 10 minutes, but I don't like it because it keeps me to only 10 minutes, because my lives can go on quite a long time sometimes.
Well, and go 4 hours now, I think that's the new limit.
I've done it 4 hours. Yeah. But yeah, LinkedIn Live, that would be, even if just StreamYard, even if it's still the LinkedIn native, being able to have all the things that StreamYard can have, as opposed to LinkedIn, it's just on my phone. So you can't do much with it unless maybe you have some fancy programs, like you guys are using something, Restream or something right now. Like,
to do restreaming.
Yeah, so you might be able to use that on LinkedIn Live video or a native, but I'm not sure because I only use my phone on it.
Right. Yeah. The LinkedIn Live we're talking about, I think it's just coming out now. I think we're talking about the live. There's like a new, not the native thing. It's like there's a new, like LinkedIn Live is going to have like a Facebook Live type of thing going on.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I would love to have StreamYard on there, just because StreamYard looks so much better. It looks so much more professional than not having, something like what we can do with you guys. So I really appreciate StreamYard. Can you tell I love it?
One thing we also wanted to cover is we talked about this ages ago, but other things have kept coming up. So Dan and I haven't actually released the changes yet. But what the three of us are on right now is actually the newest version of our video servers, which hopefully you guys can notice, that should actually be slightly higher output quality, and the animations and stuff should be a bit smoother. So I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but I'll move us around a bit so you guys can see if it seems smoother or not. Hopefully not make you too dizzy, to give you an idea. So it should also fix the issue that some people were having with names, like certain length names would turn into dots. So that should be resolved as well. And we'll have it rolled out sometime this week. Actually, this time. I know we were talking about this ages ago, but we're finally ready to
Yay!
Now. Oh yeah, mic check. So this is another thing Dan's working on right now that we're excited about. Is we're going to make it so when your guests join, it's very obvious to them whether or not their mic's on. You want to talk a bit more about it, Dan?
Yeah, so like one of the issues we see every now and then, it's not super common, but some people definitely run into it, is like you're going live by yourself and you come into the studio and you go live and then you find out your mic wasn't working. It's pretty rare, but it does happen. And like that sucks, right? So when Gage and we just noticed when we come on here, the first thing we always ask, like, hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Well, like, you do that by yourself. So we're just adding, on that entrance page, something that actually checks your mic to make sure everything's good, and it'll let you know, like, no, you've got the wrong mic selected, or something's wrong with your mic, because sometimes you can mute mics on the actual physical device. So we're going to catch things like that.
But anyways, it just should stop people from tripping up over like, accidentally going live and being muted or something like that. So hopefully that is a slight quality of life improvement.
That's so awesome. You know why? Because I don't know how many videos I'm watching of people who the first 2 minutes, they're like, I'm going to wait till I know if somebody's on there because I already did it. It didn't work. Nobody could hear me. And so I want to make sure. And they just like keep going on for like 2 or 3 minutes until one person pops up and says, I can hear you. I'm like, really now?
So hopefully that alleviates that type of stuff. Well, I think that's most of the topics we wanted to cover. Was there anything you wanted to talk about, Linda? Let's see if we have any questions in the comments.
Nothing really, except that I just want to thank you guys so much for what you've done, because I think you're so progressive and moving fast with all these requested changes your users are having. You're listening to the users and you're really providing a product that we can all use and benefit from. And so I just want to thank you guys for thinking of this idea. People have ideas all the time and they don't act on them. But you guys had an idea, you combined your knowledge and your strengths, and you guys acted on it, and you're making it happen. So I want to thank you guys so much.
Oh, that's really nice of you. Thanks. Thanks for joining us tonight on the show, by the way. That's nice of you to do.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you've been involved with StreamYard almost right from the start.
Yeah, the very start. I guess that might be Linda was the first person to ever interview me live. It was the very first interview I ever did, so that was cool. And that's how I met Hanny. And Hanny, actually, I think he just released an update to repurpose.io, which is pretty cool, where you can basically make video clips out of your live streams. So I need to check out I need to check it out because I just saw him showing it off in a live stream that he was doing on StreamYard actually, which was cool. So I need to check out that new feature. So if any of you are Repurpose IO users, check that out.
Yeah, and it's not out yet. I actually interviewed him just last week again. I interview him every 6 months or so because he has so many new developments, and he's going to be launching it really soon. But he gave us a demo on the interview. He was like, I don't even know if it works, but let's see if we can demo it. I mean, he had just finished something with it, and he wasn't even sure if it was going to work, but it did. Absolutely amazing, you guys. Repurpose, you have got to check it out. Repurpose.io.
Yeah, everyone I talk to likes it, and Hanny's a really good guy.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I think that's a wrap. This was episode number 17.
17.
Live panel featuring Linda Sunshine West. Don't forget, hashtag vote for Linda, voteforlinda.com.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. I'll roll it out with our outro video.